Well, hey everybody, welcome back. All right, guys, we got a cool spot for you this Saturday. So we are in Eagleville, Nevada. Now, why are we giving out the name to this location? Well, the reason for that is because this whole area is about to be shut down. They're expanding the military base outside of Fallon, Nevada, and that expansion is going to come into this area. They're going to cordon this thing all off, and the public is never going to be able to come back out here ever again. We don't know when this is going to happen. It could happen next year or maybe the year after that.
But it's in the works.
It's in the works. It's going to happen. So everybody that lives in Fallon and the surrounding area, they all know where Eagleville is. That's why we're giving out the name today. It's a very popular location. A lot of people have been here. Heck, we've got campers here right now, as a matter of fact. Good people that we bumped into this morning, and they're just out here enjoying their public lands just like us. So before they shut it all down and nobody can come out here anymore, we're going to show you guys what this mine is all about. We've heard that there's some winzes in here, lots of ladders. There's even a few places that some mine explorers have never been. We're going to take a closer look at that, see if it's something that we can rope into, and just kind of go from there. So this could be either a one-part, maybe a two-part episode.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see how things play out. All right, you might be asking, what kind of mine is this? It is a
gold mine.
That's right. We got a gold mine here. It's gonna be real interesting to go inside and observe the geology. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, let's get started and we'll see what this one's all about. So all right, everybody, let's explore this old mine. Okay, first things first, let's get the lights on here. Get this light on there. Right. There we go. Make sure it's working. Please work. I've been having all kinds of trouble with that light. It's time for an upgrade. It's 5 years old and starting to fail on me. All right, so let's flip the camera around. There's our portal. Not a whole heck of a lot to it here. A lot of crumble coming down, but I think we can navigate this. Looks like a lot of people have been in here. By the looks of all the footprints and everything. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Oh, and by the way, as I scurry down in here, I just wanted to say thank you to Tina DelWitch for your support. You helped me purchase a new backpack in that last vertical shaft, or no, the incline shaft Laura and I were working on. I caught the strap on something and snapped it clean off. I had to buy a new backpack. So thanks, Tina. All right, let's see here. So it continues to go straight, and we've got one going immediately left. So we'll come back and revisit that. Look at all the footprints on the ground. Wow. Talk about a popular mine. We'll get in here, we'll try to document it the best that we can with all of our fancy equipment. And then it will live in infamy in the digital world. Laura will be long gone, dead and dried up, and our videos will be out there somewhere on some server forever and ever. That'll be our legacy.
Abandoned mines.
Yeah. Okay, we're coming into, this is some 3x3 on the floor here with what one time had strap rail on top of it. You guys can see the strap. Not a very tall mine. We're all hunched on over, and the air, our dust is following us. The dust we're kicking up right now is keeping up with us, which means airflow is going from the portal into the mine. Oh yeah, this one gets up in here. Good old hard rock mine. Nice and safe. Good looking geology. Well, they're basically just burrowing through a bunch of worthless country rock right now. Someone did a little diggy right through here and took out a sample. And it just keeps on going. We're over 100 feet into this mine so far. I can tell by looking down on the ground that from time to time you get a little bit of water in here. All right, we got a little thing going to the left. Let's look down that real quick. Oh yeah, see, look at the vein right through here. Look at the ore. That's why they went this way. And apparently they didn't find nothing juicy. Turn this way. We got one going that way, again, following the same vein. And where Laura just went,
Just another little pocket.
another little way going that way and stops.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just keep on trucking here. Yeah, it's always good to meet good folks out in the desert, having a good time. That's nice. I like seeing that. More people should come out and enjoy their public lands. All right. We got a crossroads here. Starting over here, we've got an ore bin, an ore chute going off that direction. Off to my right, we've got another ore chute going this direction. Above my head, obviously they were working the stope above. We got stalls and backfill above our head, and then circling down off to the left side of the haulage at it, we have all of this. Sawhorse and a drift going that way and a drift going that way. Boy, oh boy, Laura, which way you want to go?
Should we go straight?
I think we should go straight.
Stay straight.
Let's stay straight for now. Yeah, good. All right, let's see what we got going on in here. RRR was in here back in the carbide lamp days, and we have ourselves a ladder going down. Let's take a closer look at this. What do we got here? Winds? Indeed we do. Yep. With the backwards ladder. So they were pulling that ore up and down on those rails, while at the same time using it as a ladder. So we got something going down we can explore, maybe with a rope assist. Let's keep going straight for right now. We'll come, wait, before I go straight, let me peek, look at this.
The ladder in the corner.
Oh yeah, see, they're down there. They're down in the bottom working the stope, coming up, and we've got a false floor here that has failed, and all that material has fallen down into the bottom, and another ladder going up. Interesting. Wow, we got all kinds of stuff in here to explore. Okay, let's keep looking. Someone was up in here digging in the rock. Probably maybe metal detecting or looking for artifacts. But we're gonna do what Laura said. We're just gonna keep going straight and see how far back into the mountain this thing goes. So what we've got here, guys, I'm gonna have Laura tell you a little bit about the year of this mine and what she's learned. Go ahead, Laura.
Well, from what I gather, it was discovered in the late 1800s. It grew to a pretty sizable camp, and after the ore started to peter out here, of course the miners went elsewhere to look around, and they ended up over at Rawhide, which they're still mining to this date. They got a big open pit out there, which they've annihilated the town site, but from what I gather, the cemetery is still out there, so you can go out there and look at that.
So indeed, this is a late 1800s
Late 1800s.
mine.
Correct.
Yeah. Our favorite. Our favorite kind of mine. Yeah.
Older the better.
Look at the bat guano dripping down. Ew. Actually, no, that's not bat guano. That's pack rat patina. Well, very cool. I've always wanted to come out here and explore this. Look, we've got a bunch of burlap down here in the ground. Well, that's a real old can there. Look at this one.
Yeah, the bottom of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's an old one. Mm-hmm. Definitely late 18, early 19. I can tell by the seam on the side. Yep. Cool. That's promising. But with so many visitors throughout the years, I don't expect too many artifacts are going to be in this mine unless we get really, really deep into the hard to reach areas. That's it. That's as far as they went. All right, turning back around. I'll tell you what, we'll get past Laura here and I'll just kick it into high gear because I've already showed you guys this stuff. So we'll put it in speedy mode and we'll meet you guys back over there by the ore chute. We'll see you over there. And there we go. Yeah, a bunch of graffiti on that side. Some folks were back here in 72 and in 75. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Let's see here if I can put the camera in such a way to where we can all read it together without my light blasting it out. Let's try it like that. In memory of Rod Barker. Life is a mill and men. Laura, I need your help.
Right.
I don't have my glasses. You're gonna
Found a piece
you're
of
gonna have to help me read this.
found a piece of paper back there.
Yeah.
It says, in memory of Rod Barker, life is a mill and the men the ore. Roughest of rock may hold in store the silver of love and gold of truth, metals of strength and lasting youth. When I'm through and the cleanup is weighed, I hope there's an honest profit paid. May the millman speak not of laurels won, but simply say I was a good mill. I was a good mill run.
Oh, very cool. Well, that's neat. We haven't seen anything quite like that in a while. All right. Which way would you like to go for here?
Go to the right?
Want to go to the right?
Let's go to the right.
All right, here you go. I'm going to give Laura the camera. And we're going to go this direction while I look around.
All right, so we've got a branch. That branch is over here, and it goes to the right and the left. So we'll go to the right first. It might be just a short little drift, but we'll go find out. It's kind of skinny, and does it go around to the left? Oh, it just loops around to the other, or wait, no, keeps going around the corner. Oh wait, that is the end of it. All right.
It is the end, huh?
But there is looking over to the right, there's a little window there's airflow. So, I think that's what is over there, the continuing drift that we'll head back around and meet up with Gly. There's an arrow right there. I'm assuming that's pointing the way out because that is the way out. A little pocket up here on the left. Maybe a backfilled drift. It's hard telling. Right. There is some strange person that just walked by the camera. Maybe the one that made that noise earlier. So we're going to poke up to the left over here, another little drift where Gly is.
Yeah.
We should go that way or continue straight?
Let's go straight.
All right,
We'll
we're
come
going
back.
to continue straight on this drift and see where it goes. Some like cardboard box on the ground. And then off to the right, goes around that corner. Check that out on the way back. So we'll stay straight ahead. Continue on down this way. Let's see if it goes anywhere. It looks like no, it just stops. This is the end of this drift, so turn around. And then we will head back this way and go towards the left. A stack of gobbing on the right there. Alright, heading to the left now. Over some rock fall.
Well, that's it. They backfilled it.
And
Yeah.
we have a backfill up there.
Yep. All backfilled. Okay.
I'm going to show these guys.
Oh, wait a minute. We got to turn some light on here.
Oh, we had the lights off.
Lights were off for that sign. That's okay. At least we
Alright.
caught it.
So yeah, here's the little backfill drift. Alright, turn back around. Head back. Check out those other little side drifts. To the left.
Yeah. I did that. Getting a little Swiss cheesy in here.
Mm-hmm.
Not as bad as that one though.
No.
All right, we haven't been that way.
No, we
Ladies.
got a arrow pointing that way. Another black arrow, but we will go to the right.
Ladies first.
And it looks like they stoked up here a little bit. You can see the vein up there. And continuing down, another little pocket over here to the left. And then continuing straight on. And stand up for a minute, which is nice. As soon as I say that, though, I'm going to hit my head.
Yeah, you might be able to stand up, Shorty.
Now off to the right,
Not me.
there is another little drift over there, and I think this one ends up here.
There's
ends
a hole
at this
punched.
pack rat hole.
There's a hole punched through
There's
that.
a
Look
hole.
at that.
Remember, there was that other drift.
Yeah.
But looking, I don't know if you guys can see in there. Doesn't look like it does anything, but there is airflow. So
Yeah.
maybe it connects with that other tunnel.
More than likely.
So turning around,
I'm surprised they didn't punch through.
go back this way, and then off to the left.
Concierge is this direction.
Alright, we got some more burlap up here. Or actually, that's probably dynamite paper.
Yeah. Yep, that's the craft liner.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's it over here.
Okay.
Alright, turn them back around. Heading back towards that main drift. And then back to the right, towards that other split that we had.
There we are. Okay, back to the crossroads. Down here on the floor, we've got Mount Diablo Port Cement down here. Going past the ore chute, which means we got all kinds of workings above our head through this section. We'll see if we can find a nice ladder to get into those. Off to the right, goes and stops. Continuing on with gobbing off to the left. And it keeps on going. Down on the floor, I just stepped over a whole bunch of safety fuse. And a lot of cross ties scattered about after they removed all the rail, which is what they always do. It's generally the scrappers that did that. Okay, looking up here, there's a raise, and the reason that they put it in is because you can see the vein right there. They even drilled out a pocket to sample it. You can clearly see it up there. Back up in here, it just goes and stops. I don't see anything up in there. Nope. Alrighty. Okay, we got some dates. That's always good.
Looks like the rail's back.
And the rail is back. So LCH from 39 and that newer Explorer from 72. 1 year after I was born. We got another one over here. We got W something Jones out of Fallon from 1959. We got RCB from 69, another Bob, a Lyle. All kinds of graffiti in here. Heck yeah, this mine's been around long enough to do that. All right, down here, look at all the fuse. Before I show you the hole, the winds, look at all the fuse just lying about everywhere in here. And Julie, an Explorer, was in here. All right, let me get over here, stand above the winds, and angle the camera straight down here. That's definitely a backfilled winds, and the reason I say that is because you can see, well, no, that I thought that ladder looked buried, but no, it's not.
It just ends down there.
It just ends. They put a little shorty right there, but yeah, we got some stuff going on down there. Okay. Looking back towards the graffiti where Laura is, and there we go. And there was nothing. No, it kept on going.
It goes around the corner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to burp in the microphone. All right, now we can look up and start to see some more stopes. Right up there, they cleaned all that out. Wow. Okay, a lot of work. Boy, oh boy. A lot of work. Some newcomers to the channel have been asking me, when they put in a vertical shaft or an incline shaft, do they excavate it from the top down or from the bottom up? Most of the time it's always top down. And when excavating, another question you guys have been asking me is when excavating a haulage adit or a drift like this into hard rock, how far could they go in a day? The average is usually about 10 to 20 feet, 10 to 15 feet, depending on the year. If it's 1800s, you'd be lucky to go 10 feet a day with single and double jacking. Okay. Fast forward further on, closer to the Industrial Revolution, when drills were being used, then they were advancing more like 10 to 20 feet a day in these places. And they would work it in shifts. So one shift would drill and load and blast, and the other shift would come in and muck and remove ore. Speaking of ore, look at all that tasty ore right there. Look at that. That's just sweet looking. Why didn't they remove all that? All right, we're on our hands and knees here. Give us a second. As we work our way down over here. Come here, Mr. Camera. There we go. Now what we just got done crawling over is called backfill. And when you see backfill in these mines, there goes a mouse. There's another mouse. There's a mouse running all over here. Damn. Oh yeah, here's their nest. They had a big old fluffy mouse nest in here. All right. All right, it goes up that way and stops. There's a toilet paper tube. Yeah, some people have asked, when you're in the mines for a long time, like especially that one shaft you guys did where you were in nearly 9 hours, did you guys ever have to drop some nuggets of your own? And the answer is no. I can be brutally honest and tell all of you folks that I have never had to do a number 2 in an abandoned mine. And you can see the ore vein that they're following right here, but it's just started to peter out on them, so they stopped. All right, turning back around. Now I forgot what I was talking about before I saw the mice and got distracted.
Talking about people asked what we did if you ever had to go number 2 in a mine.
No, I talked about that already. It was prior to that. What was the other thing I was talking about?
Dropping vertical shafts, how they were started.
Oh yeah, no, talked about that. It was something else. See, this is what happens when you get old, and a lot of our viewers are older folks. Hey, Mr. Mouse, I do love seeing critters in mines. You guys can all agree that as we get older, it just kind of our thought process just melts away. All right. Back over. Back over oh, it was about backfill. I just remembered because I'm crawling over the top of it. All right, let me get down here real quick. I'll tell you guys all about backfill and why it's here and why we're crawling over it. Okay, let's get down here. I'm gonna turn the camera around and point it towards Laura. Okay, so as Laura climbs over the backfill, what happened in these older abandoned mines is prospectors came back in here long after the mine was shut down. And they would dig into these veins and see what they could discover. And rather than, since all the infrastructure has been removed from the mine, rather than taking the waste rock up and out, those prospectors would just throw the waste rock up into one of these drifts and get it out of the way. Now, back when the mine was in production, once a drift was completely expended of all ore, then what they would do is they would use that drift, and then the miners would actually backfill it. And then once the backfill reaches the haulage at it, then they would put up gobbing to hold it all in place, and that'd be the end of that drift. All right, guys, well, we're going to take a break a second, get a drink of water. Let me set the camera down here a second. And Laura and I are going to discuss which direction we're going to go and what we're going to do next. So we'll be back. All right, there we go. Much better. Took a break, drink of water. Laura has information about this winds.
Yeah, it sounds like it doesn't go anywhere. There's a short little drift down there, but otherwise it doesn't connect with any other workings.
And that's because you saw it on...
I saw it on another channel.
Yeah. Yep. Some other mine explorers were in here. Laura watched that episode, and he went down in there and nope, doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the first time I was in here, I saw it and wondered about it, and then I found out a couple of years later that it wouldn't even be worth it to go down there.
And that's because you recognize the Julie
Yeah.
out on that board right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're not going to go down there and risk anything if it doesn't do anything. I mean, as we were saying earlier, this is a really popular mine, and a lot of people have been in here, not just the public, but other YouTube mine explorers. But everybody does it differently with a different camera technique and presentation. So even though it's already been done, we thought we would give it a go for you guys. I'm sure you're enjoying it. All right, well, that means that we need to get back over here to our crossroads and take a look at things and once again make a decision. Yeah, right here. So, okay, guys, let's set the camera there for a second. We're going to look around here for a little bit and make a decision on what we're going to do next. We'll be right back.
Yeah, there's a huge stope below. There is a ladder over here. I don't know if you guys can see it on my camera, which it goes up, and then there's a second ladder, but the right part of the ladder is, the whole ladder is just about eroded away.
Okay.
To get over there, I'd have to walk across these really old looking stalls.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't step on those stalls.
No.
Ooh, no way.
It was all false floor here that at one point, and it looks like the ground just gave way.
Yep. They had it backfilled.
Yeah.
And it was really well disguised too until it finally gave way. So this tells me that there's, we have a giant stope running along the length of the ladder going down. There's a good chance that this could connect to lower workings. So I think before we risk life and limb going down these ladders, we should probably go back outside, go in another adit lower on the hill, and see if these connect up.
Yep.
Be quiet now. I just pressed the button on my monitor. Yeah, we're going to do that, guys. So, all right, that's the plan. I'll set the camera down here for a second. So we've pretty much showed you everything on this level, except for, so we decided we're not going to go down the winds because the other mine explorers did it, and we're not going to go down this until we see if it connects with lower levels. So we're going to head back outside, find another adit, and head on inside. We'll see you over there. All right, guys, sorry about that. Laura informed me that we had one more drift we didn't go up on when we first came in. There's the portal right there. We did not go
this way.
That way. Here you go. You can do this one.
All right.
What's that stick of dynamite looking thing on the floor down there? Can't be. That looks like a firework.
Looks like a...
Yeah, it's fireworks.
Yeah.
Old Glory sparklers. Mm-hmm. And then over there is a...
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like what's left of a rocket. That's exactly what it is. Uh-huh.
Right. Oh, it looks like the rail is back.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we got rail again. Goes, and it keeps going.
So as we were...
little pocket off to the left.
As we were coming down the haulage at it, Laura and I were commenting on just how much airflow was heading up into the mine. All of that air has to be going somewhere, so...
Maybe it's going this direction because this looks... Oh, there's a pack rat.
There's a fat, juicy one. There's a juicy rat.
He doesn't look very scared either. Hello, pack rat. All right, going in his home. Nice little home right here. Yeah, this one Keeps on going.
I've learned that pack rats don't scare Laura.
No?
What does scare Laura is, or kind of creeps her out, is when bats pee on her.
Yeah, I actually experienced that just about a week ago when we stirred up a mesh of bats. Here's a little pocket over here with just pack rat nest. And then looking back down, but yeah, we had a mine that we went in and there was a big old roost of them and they were wide awake. And we went a little bit further and then they all dropped. And when they drop, what do? They pee. So it looks like here we have a huge stope up above us.
Wow.
You guys can see all the way up in there.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep, it's how tall do you think that is?
Oh, that's 40 feet. Yeah.
That old drill hole right there looks like definitely an older one.
Yep.
And they're based on the
diameter, guys?
of it.
Remember when I was talking about skinny dynamite?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's because the single or double jack was real skinny too.
Yep. All right, so that huge stope above us, and then we're coming to, let's see, a chunk that came down right there. And then it looks like we got track with false floor on it. So looking down over here, yeah, that goes down a bit.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna step over here gingerly. Little pocket. Looking down in there, I don't know how far you guys can see. Oh yeah, it goes a ways farther than I can see. And up here, looks like might have an old windlass. That was huge. And the ladder that goes down, and it goes down.
Wow, way down in
It
there.
goes down further than I can see.
Holy moly. Yeah.
So, let's see.
Interesting. Okay, we'll keep that on the menu.
It looks like there is an Earl that had their name
Carved in there.
carved in there. Carl, one of those two.
Yep.
Go back down, and let's see. We will go. Looks like we got maybe some ground fall from above, but otherwise, it looks like it's still going.
Could be. I mean, it's looking more like backfill
Or
to
backfill.
me. Yeah, well.
Oh, we got looking way above. We can see daylight.
Oh, there's some of our airflow right there.
Yeah, you can see the stoles up there.
Mm-hmm.
So, looking back down towards.
Let's be cautious here. We know we've got a stope underneath us.
Yeah, so this might all be backfill, like what we saw back by those ladders.
Yep.
All right, this drift is actually turning out to be a lot longer than that one that we were just in. Looking to the right, another little pocket, and then up above again. Got more stope. Maybe an old piece of burlap or something hanging there.
We got one going left.
And we got one going straight.
And straight. Now, when I'm in these places and I start seeing support stalls like this going up and then a wind's back there going down with more support stalls, I have to always assume that we could have support stalls and backfill right below our feet. And there could be a huge void under us right now. You just never know. Look at this. Look at the ground. There's no footprints.
No.
Nobody's been in here.
Nobody's been in here in a while.
Nope. Look at the porphyry. No wonder they went into this, and no wonder they're finding gold again.
Mm-hmm.
Just another ancient hydrothermal hot springs.
Yep, the end of it. There's a face right there.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Good job. All right. I'm going to go back this way and point a few things out to you guys that I saw when we were coming in. Let's look up this way. See? See how they're following the margin right there? Right along the fault line and the hanging wall? Heck yeah. There have been people in here sampling, but obviously they're not finding a whole heck of a lot. And then from this angle, looking up, you can just, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can see sunshine out there. So this is going clean up, this stope's going clean up and out of the mountain, creating what's called an open stope. And now we're going to turn, and head off this direction. Yep, so as predicted, this is definitely going to be a two-part episode. This mine is just too large to cover it all in one weekend. So, not sure where this one's going to end, but make sure you head on back next Saturday so we can finish exploring this. And maybe we'll go down those ladders. But before we do all that, I always want to see if those things connect with lower workings.
And there is an adit lower on the hillside.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. There's a couple more things over here.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to show you before we end this episode. Let's head this way. This is fun.
It's a cool
I'm enjoying
mine.
this one. Because it has this really cool feature over here that I'm about to show you guys from this angle. Ouch. Oh, good thing I'm wearing a helmet. That one got me good.
Sounded like it.
All right, looking up here. Look at that tasty vein right there. Look at that. Ooh, somebody put a ladder up there and chip into it. Sample that out. Look at the sun. You can see sunshine up there. All right, keep going. Oh, some other explorer put this up here.
Is it a dead bird?
I'm not 100% sure what that is. Yeah, creepy looking though. Okay. One more look down the winds here. Oh, there's lots of air blowing out of that. Feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that just may connect. Okay. All right, guys. Let me give you one more look at the wear pattern on the windlass right here. How many times have they hand spun that?
Bringing the loads up, up and out.
By hand. All right, back across the chasm of doom, thinking very light thoughts. Okay. And once again, I'm going to show you the massive stope going up about 40 feet tall, right through here. Hey, now it's perfect timing. Just ran right out of battery, just like that. Okay, guys, let me turn this around. I can set the camera down here for a second and aim it our direction. There we go. Stand over here. All right, well, guys, that should about do it for this episode. So we're going to head down the mountain, go at a lower level. We'll explore that, and that's what you're going to see next weekend. And then after we get done doing all that, then we'll make a decision on all of these ladders and whether or not we want to drag in all the rope and do all that kind of fun stuff, okay? All right, so hang in there. Now, we've got a different location for you this coming Wednesday, right? And then on Saturday, we'll bounce back into this one. So always remember, guys, because there's been a few of you down in the comment section that got a little confused. If an episode's going to have multiple parts, and if it's a Saturday episode, those multiple parts are going to go from Saturday to Saturday to Saturday, okay? Unless it's something unique. Guys, thank you so much for coming along on another Explorer. This was a lot of fun. I'm liking this one. I do love 1800s mines. They're always a good time.
These are the good ones.
Oh, they are the good ones. And just you guys wait what we have in store for you this summer. No spoilers.
No spoilers. You're going to have to find out yourself.
That's right. Guys, thank you so much for coming along. And we'll see you all again this coming Wednesday. You take care now. Bye-bye.